Alright, everybody. Today we're going to be watching one of the next prodigies of the game, the Creep. This guy actually goes nuclear this game, so we're going to see what we can learn from his demo. It's on Train, one of the best maps for one of our best players. Starting with a B rush here. The Creep with the... Wow. Wow. Mr. Hawaiian shirt. Mr. Strategy right here. If you know, you know. Blocking. Okay. Getting the bomb down before everything. Good, good. Okay, a little jumpy. Stealing the kill here. I don't think we're gonna get much more out of this round. Okay. Jumping with the back 10. Very good. Avoid getting headshot. A little bit owned, not gonna lie. Just maybe work on the spray control there. Nothing really too bad from the creep here. Let's get into the real meat and potatoes here. Let's get into our first gun round. So the creep's gonna be going T-Con. Okay. Really good smoke usage here. Okay, he heard this guy. At least on my, you know, he heard him. Get clear here. Okay, checking his angles. He started to walk here, which is good because he recognizes that these guys can hear him. So this is good from the creep. Let's see what angle he chooses to play, you know, before the smoke fades. A little into, yeah. I don't really like this spot. Hopefully, he doesn't stay here. Again, I don't really like this spot. You know, there's a better spot to play here, behind him, but that's okay. Because now, as you can see, he's exposed to two angles. This one over here, and this one. Okay, yeah. I mean, he did good to get the one from the position he was in. But if he played, you know, back in this position right here, you know, he would have had a much easier time. He would have got the first kill for free, and he still would have been alive for the second kill. So, could use a little bit better positioning on that, that post plant. Okay, he's going upper B here. Okay. Clearly knows this guy is here. Let's see what he does with his utility. Needs to be aware of the pop dog guy here. Somebody could have pushed up pop dog right here and shot us all in the back. So that's something to be aware of. Just had to know. You know, might want to clear that next time you come in upper. Wow, he silent jump dropped here. Really good. Understanding that there's pressure to make a play here, he went down. It's just you know, an angle you gotta learn to jiggle here. That's gonna be a lot more common. That's a new angle with the train. So yeah, it's just gonna be another angle to jiggle. Maybe flash that guy off. Gonna see a T-Con rush here. Not much he can do there. Didn't really. I don't even think he had money for utility, did he? Yeah, maybe use your flashbang here. What you can do right here is just right click and jump through a flash over here, over this red train. Because then by the time you get over here, you know, you will be blinding the other team. So maybe this guy will be full blind and he won't be shooting at you, so you can get a little bit more space. Just an idea. Could also toss it through that smoke. Not a bad idea to toss the flash through the smoke. So yeah, probably didn't need to die here if you use that flashbang. Okay, seems here we have a nice long timeout. into an eco round. I don't think this is gonna be too interesting. Let's scoot through here. Okay, this actually might, you know, he could catch a timing here and get this guy. Let's see how he peeks this angle. He's jiggling into it. Good, really good, really good here from the creep. Okay. And then you walk. See, you jiggle. You definitely want to. After you've cleared these two side angles, you know you've got a much higher chance that somebody's right here holding this. You kind of should know. So you can maybe, and let's go with the creep here. Once you get up to this spot, he's cleared this, he's cleared that close angle. You know, you can really try and bait out that shot. You don't even have to really see anything. Just bait out your shoulder to see if somebody shoots at you. That, especially if the guy is opping here, if the creep did that, you know, he would have had potentially, you know, this guy misses the op shot right here because this is not an easy shot to hit. If the creep baits out the shot here, and then he runs him down. So as you can see here, the walk peak here makes it a little bit easy for him to end his life. But if he jiggles there, this guy misses a shot. You know, this guy's good as dead. If you can run him down. So you don't have to, even with jiggle peeking, you don't have to peek. Let me just show you an example right here. You don't have to peek the whole angle. You know, you can just kind of bait where you don't even see anything, but maybe your hand peeks out a little bit or your shoulder peeks out. Just enough where they might bite and shoot that first bullet. So now you know where they are. Or if they're even watching the angle. Okay, this is a gun round, a little bit of indecision here. Okay. That's a quick round. Okay. A little bit slow. If you're gonna tap like that, a little bit slower, but I recommend bursting. 4 bullets, just pulling down. 4 bullets, pulling down. I think you get that kill a lot easier instead of tapping. Good smoke here from the creep. Where'd he die from? I mean, clearly he died from hell, but like, is there anything he could have done to maybe prevent this guy from fragging all over him? This isn't too important. Okay, let's see. So this guy is the one who kills him. Ah, see? No chance. No chance. Okay, we're going back to here. Yeah, let's look at Flossie's POV. Wow. Wow. Total and utter bullshit. Poor creep. Hey, sometimes your opponent's just having a good game. Alright, where are we at? Okay, we're at a bye. Going Ivy here. I think the creep favors Ivy a lot. Good to walk here. Really good to start walking here. Look, the creep even recognizes that, you know, you need to start walking at this. So he's turning around and looking at the boy right here. Saying, why the fuck are you running? Now everybody knows we're here. So really good on the creep. Even disciplining his own teammates. You need to fucking sit down and start walking, boy. It's great work from the creep. Yeah, fucking look at that bitch. Alright, now let's see. This might be a double peek here from the big oxtail and the creep. Let's see if it's called. Okay, it's the boy and the big oxtail. That's good to double peek this. The boy baited out the shot. This might be a perfect example at what I was talking about here, baiting out the upshot. Yeah, he was walking, but you get the idea. You bait out that opper, he's in an awkward position. He's got to run. So let's look at the creep. It was good. It was good. Got the kill. Now you gotta look where you're going here. Okay. I don't know how you survive this. You should be dead here. In some world you get this kill. You must be really good at the game. Eh, the guy whiffs a little bit. Grenade out. Okay. You saw the guy have it. Good. See what you use. You have a smoke and a flash here. Let's see how you use it. This will. Okay, it's good. Good to smoke that off. Repositioning here. You hear this guy running. Let's see if you recognize this and you kill him for free. You do. Yeah, that was really good. Great work repositioning here. Now I'd probably go back down lower. Yeah, here this is a little bit obvious. This guy should know what you're doing. You just killed his teammate. He should be holding for you here. And that's exactly what he's gonna do. So you should probably also know that he's here. So maybe walk peeking this isn't the best idea. Maybe you have a flash. You right click a flash around this corner. Try and blind him and peek with it. Yeah, you make yourself a little bit of an easy target there. Definitely just recognizing, you know, that guy clearly, after you killed his teammate, look how he turns around probably. What the fuck is this bullshit? Okay. But yeah, you killed his teammate, he's gonna start holding this. You know, it's not gonna be hard to kill you while you're walking here. It's good to just try and bait, especially you hear this scope. You definitely heard the scope. So you hear the scope, you want to bait out the shot on an opper, or you want to try and flash him here. Yeah, walk peeking here, it's gonna be almost impossible to kill an opper when you're walk peeking there. Even when you're so close, you can run and zoom. Look at my big black bald head. Oh my god. Elite Trapper Suleiman is not happy. This guy is not happy with his big black head being shot all the time. Okay. Great trade. Really good trade here. Good smoke there. Really good. I'm pausing it just to give some praise. Good smoke. He knows this guy's to the left here. Okay. Pushing up here is really good here. This is cutting off rotations. He starts walking. The creep starts walking. Perfect. Perfect. Free kill. This is great gameplay, actually. Okay. Might want to keep holding Z here. Unless I don't think we know. Okay, good. And he is still holding Z, so that's good. Picking up the utility too is also pretty smart. Okay, so you know there's one guy, T-Con. You have a molly, you have a flash. You could potentially molly the T-Con guy here. You do? Wow. Holy shit. This is great. This is like next level shit. Wow, everything I'm thinking he should do, he's doing it. Like, I have not seen this demo. This is actually genuinely good. Ah, work on the spray control. Go on a recoil map and learn spray control. Down a little bit to the right, you know, to the left, back to the right, to the left. It's hard. You gotta learn the recoil. At least the first 15 bullets, you know. You gotta know how far you gotta pull down. Perfect from the creep here. He's not throwing the round by peeking this guy. That's what this guy is waiting for. He's waiting for the creep to peek him. He's not giving it up. So now he's got to leave. I mean, by not being greedy here, the creep wins the round for his team. And he picks up the op. What a trooper this guy is. Okay. And look, he gives it to his teammate. And he drops a smoke for his teammate. This is a good player, ladies and gentlemen. You got Mr. Tall, Dark, and Handsome running in. Oh my. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Future Prodigy, Tam and Duo running in. Okay. Ugh, okay. Smoke got missed. Okay, really good aggression here. You may need to stop. You know this guy is here. You may need to stop running straight at him. Because this guy could kill you right now. If you're running into the sight line, like, there's a lot of people who could see that. So right now, especially, I think he's going to keep running into this angle and he's going to be exposed. So probably just stop. Tuck in behind Thomas right here. You know, tuck in behind this this train right here. And you'll probably be a lot better off. Wow, they really fucked up the demo. Yeah, you need to slow down a little bit and try and take that fight. Maybe bait out the shot with a jiggle there. Let's move on. I'm trying to make this quick, I promise. I'm not trying to waste any time here. T-Con rush, no utility. This is a tough one. Wow, the auto sniper. Good trade from the Big Icedale. What a player. What a great player that guy is. Don't know who that is. Probably the future of the scene. Alright, let's watch the creep here. He's got full utility. Let's see how he uses it. He doesn't use it. He says, fuck that utility. I don't need it. So now he's got a molly, a smoke, and a flash. And he just owns. He just keeps owning. He smokes it. Perfect. Perfect play there. Didn't wait for it. He could have lost his brain. He could have lost his brain. Okay. Trust his teammate to hold that. That's good. Let's see where he repositions. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think nothing else is going to happen there. Okay. Let's see pistol round. Let's see where this guy is playing. He's playing Ivy. He's got some very tasteful stickers here. And a really good USPS. This guy has style. Oh, and he taps heads too. He doesn't just have style. He taps heads! Holy shit! This guy... I can't even think of any verbs to describe the fucking action sequence I just witnessed. I mean, that was some Tom Cruise level shit. He just blew 2 people's brains off, bro. And he gets a 3rd. Oh! The BM, he's shooting the body. He picks up the Glock for some reason. He likes the skin, I guess. That's fine. Holy shit. Maybe this guy should be given the demo review. I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. Both the MAC-10 and the MP9, you got to pull down really hard with the spray. Just initially, you got to pull down really hard with the spray. If you ever want to spray those guns. Let's look back at this, because I think there were some pretty hard mistakes here. Okay. Yeah, just getting a little exposed to everybody by continuing to swing here. Yeah, look, there's 4 brothers who could potentially shoot you. You kind of made... You could have stayed back there a little bit. You know, you could have stayed back in Ivy a little bit. In taking the one-on-one. But now you got 4 brothers aiming for your head. Get owned a little bit. The creep has demoralized his opponents. They're already saying GG. He's got the MP9 again with $3,800. This guy has the MP9. Is this meta? Or what is going on here? Let's see what he does with it. He's got full utility. He hasn't used any of it. Okay, good molly here. Yeah, this guy's caught with his pants down. Yeah, you might want to use that cover a little bit more. You didn't have to leave the cover there. It's okay, it doesn't matter. Alright. This is a creep round. Okay, tosses a tasteful molly here. He gets shot by his teammate. He's playing it very aggressive. You can see the confidence here. I really like this. He's very aggressive. Ooh. Okay, smoking that off. That's good. Buys himself a little bit of time. He's aware. He's aware of the angles he's exposed to. That is good. I don't know if that guy had killed somebody before. How he knew that that guy was there. Let's see. Yeah, I guess, yeah, he shot at one of his teammates, he got another kill, so the creep was aware of this. Really good awareness. 3 bullets, he's falling back. Good reload here. Getting behind cover. Okay, his teammates might be shooting at the other guy. Crouching here is not bad. This is pretty good. This is a pretty good angle. Could maybe play backside here. Could have maybe played backside. Maybe a little bit safer, and you can make sure nobody sneaks up on your teammates. I'm pretty sure this guy is about to get fucking jump scared. I think he probably screams when this happens. Yeah, he probably screams. Yeah, the creep. I guess here, technically, you know, with the limited amount of information you had, you might want to play a little bit backside. Just so you can know that he's not sneaking around a little bit there. It's not bad to hold that angle. It's just there could have been maybe a better spot you could have relocated to. I don't think this team's gonna move around. Alright, let's move on. Creep pushing in with the flash. He's actually got some fish on the hook here. He yeah, he was the fish on the hook. That's crazy. Alright, he got laid the fuck out. Nothing you can do. Sometimes you get laid out. I kind of want to review that flash. Let's see that flash from the creep. Let's see if that hit anybody. Royal Vision. Okay, let's see if this hit Royal Vision. This creep flash. Yeah, you had to look away from it. Not bad. Might wanna, if you don't see anybody there, might wanna just smoke that. Might wanna just smoke this angle right here, the creep. Yeah, you know, don't need a full commit. You're kind of just like assuming nobody's there, so maybe jiggle that a little bit beforehand. You don't have to die here. Also, the crosshair placement wasn't ready for this at all, so yeah, wasn't super prepared to see anybody here. Just a little bit of you know, timing knowledge at where the opponents could be there. Got another M4. We got a smoke. Let's see where the creep tosses this. So far, the creep is 16-13, playing a master game. Ah! Ah! God! I really jinxed it. Yeah, spray pattern and just aim. Just an aim thing that happens. Everybody whiffs. Let's see where this smoke. What he does here. He's got the smoke. He's got the. Good. There we go. No pistol for some reason on this round. Not sure how that happened. Holy, unaware. Okay. Wow. A little bit fortunate to get Mr. Teddy Bear there. Guy might have been. He may have been cousins with Tam and Dua. Not having 2 ears. Hey, he's got the 5.7 here. He's got a smoke. Scooting up and playing close this round. This is good. Yeah, it's good to take some risk here. Especially since your whole fucking team is dead, so yeah. Ah. Can't do anything about that. Alright, he's got a smoke, he's got a flash. Free frag. Nice. Ah. Unfortunate, honestly. What can the creep even do about that? What can the creep even do about that? He gets that one. I guess he hears that guy fucking gunning, so yeah, audio here is definitely a clue. Yeah, audio is definitely a clue here. Just turn up the volume a little bit. Should be fine. Keep your head up, Kang. The world is yours. Okay, getting a 5.7 here. Pushing in with the boy. Not gonna see anything. Or deaf ears on the other team. Picking up the M4. Okay, he knows. Ugh! Okay. A little flustered there. A little flustered there. Calm down. Calm down. It's just a video game. You can see the creep is getting a little flustered here. He gets blind. He's in a bad spot. He's just, you're clearing too many things at once, trying to get too much information here. Look at this. And that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, he mollies that. That's good. He gets unblind. So one, he wants to clear this angle, right? He has a feeling the guy is over here, right here. So he hard swings it. Now right now, he's exposed to this, and this guy, he still wouldn't have been able to see here. So maybe it wouldn't be bad to just sit here, jiggle peek that, just make sure that angle is clear, make sure no one's there. And then hard committing into this fight, you know, coming out here and swinging on this guy. You can just jiggle peek, see if nobody's here. Just make sure no one's there next time. Just make sure, whenever you're hard swinging angles and you don't know where the opponents could be, make sure you check your boxes. He almost gets the kill too, so he's clearly a skilled individual. He's got a lot of talent here. That flash is ass. That flash is god awful. I take back everything I said. No, I'm just kidding. Just some bad utility here. Yeah, let's just let's just see where this flashbang goes. Let's just see who this is blinding. Not blind. Okay, it's fine. Creep is still fragging. It doesn't. You're not blind. I don't give a fuck. He's still going. Can anyone stop the creep? He doesn't see anybody in the last round. The other people earned the 13th, says Bronco. Okay, not a good flash either. We might have to just toss it down range, bro. What you did right here when you threw it right here, you had the right idea. Just throw it to the left off that wall. Maybe it'll land behind this yellow train. You can peek with it. Just bounce it off this little like beam right here. So it lands to the left of this train so you can peek with it. He doesn't see anything. Honestly, from the creep, he's doing a lot of things right. I think he just needs to, work on the spray pattern. Turn up the volume a little bit. He did really good with the utility. I think the positioning was a little bit to be desired. For the most part, when he was checking his spots, it was good. When he was starting the rounds, he did have the positionings down. The only thing is like those awkward rounds where he's kind of just waiting for what the opponents are gonna do. Like where he was in that clutch. I think this might be it. Fuck. This isn't the round. But anyways, when he was in the round where he stayed in Z and hid, that was really good. The one round where his teammate was Ivy, and I don't know why we're looking at the boy highlights. Yeah, this was the good round where he stayed in Z, and he didn't give this Bronco guy, he didn't give him anything to work with here. It's like he kills his teammate. God, this big oxtail guy fucking sucks. And he threw this mullet here, which is perfect. Okay, he sees the guy. Creep realizes, I don't want to throw the round to this guy. And he just plays back. That's perfect. That is perfect. That's great from the creep. And then where's the round where he just chillaxes, which was good. This is the round. This is the round. Okay. We're resuming. Back to where we were. So here, 3v2. He gets the first kill like a fucking G. He knows the guy is T-Con. He hears him. So he knows he's red train. He's aware of it clearly. He's looking right there. Scooting back to get the reload. Now here, what I would have liked to see, because he knows that this guy could be red, was just coming back here and playing this spot. Just coming back here, making sure you're covering for your team. You know what I mean? Because now this guy's having to watch. It should have been called that the guy was T-Con, so I'm not sure if this guy's a moron. Why is this moron looking at Ivy? There's no need to be. I guess technically he could have gone T-Con back to Ivy. This guy's still a fucking nitwit. Yeah, he gets caught with his pants down. I'm sure he assumes the creep here is watching the site. So yeah, just reposition to make sure that you're watching. Because if you knew, this is kind of like a mental map in your mind. You know the guy was red train. You need to make sure you need to cut off all avenues he could go that your teammates are expecting you to cut off. So what I mean by that, like this is the perfect example. So you know he's T-Con. You're making sure he can't go to the left here. You're making sure he can't go Pop Dog. You're making sure he can't go Z. But there's a gap here on the map where the guy can sneak right here, and this is exactly what happens. He sneaks right here. I think he even wins the clutch, this Flossy guy. He sneaks around, and he comes back. Because this guy's looking at Ivy, and he's looking at T-Con back and forth. He's not expecting this angle to not be clear. He's expecting this to be watched. Um, so I think that is kind of where this is coming. And this isn't just like a one case scenario. Just like when you're in these mid round scenarios, and it's like clutch, like say there's two players alive, you need to make sure that there's no spots where the T's are sneaking somewhere where you're not watching. And if that is the case, you got to tell your teammates that hey, he could go Ivy. He could go camera to Ivy. This used to be called camera. I'm not sure what it's called now. He could be camera to Ivy. Um, and that's just information that it just comes with more game sense and playing the game. The creep is fairly new to the game, but he is actually, look at this scoreboard. He is thriving. 43% headshot ratio, 102 ADR at this point. And he always has high headshot ratio. Every time I spectate this guy in the pro leagues, he always has high headshot ratio. I mean, he's doing things right. He's learning the utility. He's got a lot of promise. So yeah, guys, that was my demo review. If you want to see any more, reach out to me at fleetnessgaming at x.com. And have a blessed evening, everybody. Thank you.